Let me wipe the sweat from your brow, Mr. Russell.
How have you been waiting for that one?
Well, you've kept me waiting quite a while, so about 20 minutes. You've cracked me up. What was going on there in the cockpit?
Well, I had a bit of an issue when I started the race because I didn't put all my hair in my balaclava. So I had hair dangling down and it was sort of flickering in front of my eyes. So that was annoying. And then as I started to sweat, it was sort of dripping down my hair. And when I was braking, it was jumping onto the visor on the inside. So it took me about 4 laps to realise what was going on. And that's sort of when I wiped my visor and the water didn't disappear. So I put 2 and 2 together and worked it out.
Well, look, it's some comic relief for us. I imagine it's a bit of a relief that the upgrades are working. Is it the upgrades alone, or has something else clicked this weekend?
And already looking towards next year and how we can make sure that we hit the ground running. Because if we do, I think there'll be no stopping us.
But it's just closing the gap. It's not actually surpassing Red Bull, you think?
I mean, they're in a league of their own at the moment. They're cruising. I think Max probably has a couple of attempts in the pocket at the moment as well. So it's a bit of a shame for everybody else in the sport. But as I said, they've done a mega job, and we need to turn it up a notch.
Fernando, a lot of teammates would have told their team on the radio that they were faster. Perhaps they should have gone for another pass. But you were very happy to sit behind Lance. Can you tell me why?
Yeah, I think I was a little bit faster, like 1 or 2 tenths. Had newer tires, 10 laps to go. But yeah.
Do you feel that the Aston Martin hype train and the Fernando Alonso hype train slightly ran out of steam this weekend? And is that going to happen again in Canada, or are you ready to load it up again?
It will not happen again.
Oh, thank goodness you've told me
that. This is the last race without podium.
Okay. Joe, thank you for some great battles. We enjoyed watching you out there.
Was it on TV?
Oh, yeah. You were creating all the action. Did you enjoy yourself out there?
Yeah, I did.
A little altercation with you and Yuki. He picked up a penalty. How did you see it from your side?
I think it was the right call by the steward because on my side, obviously, had a run, had a DRS, was ahead, braking, half car at least, and then also into the corner. But then the next thing I think I saw was that him releasing the brake, tried to run me fully off track, and I had no more space. I have to take a escape road to avoid action. So that was pretty spicy turn 1. But at the end, Sainz was walking the right way, and I got the position I wanted.
Carlos P5, when the engineers and mechanics leave you on the grid, do you feel you're on the same page in terms of the strategy that's to come? Because there are a few more question marks during this afternoon's race.
No, but you guys know I like interacting and I like participating in the discussions. It's my style of racing, and I will always be like that. But today I don't think it doesn't matter the pit stop timing. We would have finished P5 with the pace we had and with the degradation we had. So I do believe we did the right thing.
Was it wishful thinking with the home crowd that a podium was possible today, or do you think you actually maximised the package this weekend? Are you surprised that Fernando didn't try and overtake you if he had more pace?
No, we're fighting for 6th and 7th, and I think we wanted to just bring it home at that point.
Max, congratulations. All weekend long, your fellow drivers have been telling me that you're on another planet. Is it lonely out there on Max's planet?
I'm on the same planet. But
was there a little bit of daydreaming going on because of the track limits, or?
No, it was just on the hard tyres. Sometimes it was just a bit inconsistent to drive, and then I ended up a bit too wide.
Plans for the 10 days off or the week off?
A little bit of relaxation and mainly at home.
The smile is back on your face. Is this what you've been hoping for? Is this what we've all been hyping up these upgrades to bring, performance-wise?
And I think today we took more points than Red Bull. I think maybe today, or as many, probably. So we just got to try and keep this up. For us to be quicker than the Ferraris and the Astons today was really mega.
And just for a tiny little dose of reality, do you think you were slightly flattered because maybe the Aston Martins and the Ferraris fell back a little today as well?
That's not the way I look at it. I like to look at the glass half full.
Yeah, that's right.
So I think we generally had better pace than them. I think collectively as a team we generally just did a better job. We made less mistakes. We delivered through the sessions, and we great strategy today, for example. So yeah.